Hey guys, Master Soul Warrior here. Welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem Fuin no Tsurugi. This is part 41. Last time we got through Chapter 8 guide, and now we're starting Chapter 9. Chapter 9, The Misty Isles. Easy company! Listen up! There's goddamn wind and fog all over the drop zone. No jump tonight! We're on 24-hour stand down. Son of a bitch. I'm sorry, I had to do that. For those of you who are curious what that was a Band of Brothers reference. And that guy on the right, ugh. I hate that sprite. That sprite actually gets reused quite a bit in the Fire Emblem series. It's used 2 times in 7. Not sure if it was used in Sacred Stones, I'm not sure. Somebody let me know about that. It wasn't used in Path of Radiance, but it was used for a couple of guys in Radiant Dawn. Mocked up a little bit, but still. So yes, I guess I should explain. The Fog of War, as the name of it implies, is a fog that blankets the battlefield. And the distance that you can see into it is, I believe it's... I'm not sure exactly how that mechanic is explained, but, all I know is that thieves can actually pierce the fog deeper than any other character. That's why aside from comparing both Chad and Astal, that's the main reason why I brought both of my thieves with me. And like I said last time, there are those 2 villages you can save. I recommend sending Thani up there if you want to pull those guys away for long enough. Just, you know, a thought. And here I am talking over this backstory. Oh, God. Yes, basically the Western Isles have been colonized by Etruria, but there are bandits coming to steal the resources in the mines. That's... yeah, I apologize, but this one's kind of dialogue heavy, but then again, that's what the new 15-minute time limit's for, and I love YouTube for it. Oh yeah, these are the names of the generals. Douglas, Percival, and Cecilia. Haven't seen Douglas yet, but we already know that Percival is a paladin. So, excuse me. Let me see. So, what have you guys been up to lately? Personally, I've been working on my run-through of Zelda 2. I have the version of it that was re-released on the Game Boy Advance, the classic NES series. Now, I own all of the Zelda games, CDI aside, but I would never buy those. And Zelda 2 is the only one that I haven't beaten. And for good reason. Zelda 2 is fucking hard. Jesus. I mean, I only just got past the 3rd palace last night, but I tried it like 7 or more times. It was ridiculous. But anyway, I also started playing... I restarted playing Earthbound 0. See, I originally got it from Zach, like, I think it was last year, or... I think it was actually this past winter, yeah. But the thing is, whenever I would use the emulator from him, it would, the thing is, it would make a file on my PC's documents and settings with his name on it. And I just got sick of that, so I'm just like, screw this, and so I got rid of all of it. I downloaded the new version of FCE Ultra, which is supposed to be like the best NES emulator around. I mean, I don't know for sure. I actually don't know if... well, never mind, I'll get into that some other time, but anyway. I also re-downloaded the Earthbound 0 ROM, and the one that I found was the original one from Demiforce. So yeah, and for those of you who don't know that story, the original the original one done by Demi-Force was actually Nintendo's translation from when they were planning to release Earthbound Zero, back then known as Earthbound. 2 separate words. But yeah, so basically all Demi-Force did was they took that data and they just put it into a ROM. Oh yeah, and they changed the hacking thingy. There's apparently there was anti-hacking code on the. Oh yeah, these guys are pirates. You are a pirate. Sorry. Yeah, these guys are pirates. They're pretty good. They tend to. I've only ever controlled one pirate, and that was the pirate from 7. He usually did pretty good. I remember on my last one that I had in Hector mode, my pirate there actually ended up capping strength after promotion. It was amazing. He was a monster. I believe you can get 2 pirates in this game. I'm not sure, though. I've yet to encounter them. But yeah, what was I... Oh yeah, Mother 1, I forgot. Yeah, apparently there's some anti-hacking measures that were in the cart for Earthbound Zero, and that was a really good level up, Chad. And apparently when you got to a certain point or something, the game would just freeze up or something. I don't remember all the details, but I know that Demi-Force took that out so that you could play the game from start to finish. Yeah, right here I was just comparing their stats. And so far, Astal's defense and resistance are better, but Chad's speed and skill are slightly better. Oh yeah, and Astal has the better luck. But their strength stat is exactly the same, so I don't know. I'll probably stick with using the both of them, to be honest. Yeah, this was kind of dangerous. I didn't realize there was nothing but axe users up there and 2 archers. So yeah, be careful when you get up there. I mean, seriously, look at that. 2 axe users and 2 archers. What the hell was I thinking? Just watching my units do their thing. Oh yeah, if you haven't already guessed, again, this is post. I recorded the video on Saturday, and I almost had it on the time limit, but the thing is, the enemy turn took a bit longer than I would have liked. So I ended up having to fast forward the last couple of enemy attacks to get it under 15 minutes. Oh, cutscene. Hey look, it's Fear. She's the other Myrmidon that you get in this game. I don't know if I'm gonna end up using her since I've already promoted Rutger, but hey, who knows. But yeah, this guy tricks Fur into thinking that we are the bad guys, when in reality, he is the bad guy. Oh yeah, he's the other Cicadian recruit you get in this chapter. Another nomad named Shin. Yeah, that's his portrait sprite there. So apparently Shin is also of the Kutala tribe, because he's trying to protect Sue. And now we go back to these guys. Alright, this is actually a little key piece of information regarding Fur here. Pay attention. Hang on. They want her sword. The reason why? It's not an ordinary weapon. It's the Wo Dao. The Wo Dao is a sword that only Myrmidons and Swordmasters can use, but it has a higher chance of critical than even a killing edge. So in the right hands, the Wo Dao can be incredibly dangerous. I have no idea. Actually, now that I think about it, I have no idea who to recruit Fur and Shin with. Actually, I think you could probably talk to Shin with Sue, and then you could chain talk Shin to take care of, yeah, it gets hectic up here. But yeah, I think you could do the, I think you could chain to get, Shin to talk to Fear to get her recruited, just like that one chapter where I got all those mounted units at once, pretty much. But I don't know. Yeah, I was sweating when I was recording this video. Oh my god, this freaking drove me insane. Good luck, my boy. Yeah, don't want to waste that Hellfire just yet. So instead, I'll just use Thunder. Okay, something actually really cool happens near the end of the video. I'm not gonna spoil what it is for you guys, but just, you know, keep in mind the fact that she still has Thunder equipped. Just, you know, store that in your brain. Yeah, the thing about steel weapons, they're stronger than iron weapons, but they have a lower chance to hit, so, you know, your choice. Boom! Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, I gotta stop doing that. Oh, god. Sorry about that. Sorry about that just now. I was helping take care of yard work today, so I'm probably a little bit stuffy. I wish she would have gotten something other than skill, but hey, she needed it. Giving a Pegasus Knight good skill is a good thing, but then again, she could also use good strength and defense. I'm not sure if it still holds true in this game, but Pegasus Knights tend to get better res-ups than their counterparts, the Wyvern Knights. Wyvern Knights tend to be the physical tanks, while Pegasus Knights tend to be the magic tanks. At least that's how it was in 7. Like I said, I'm not sure if that carries over, considering 7 was made after this game. But anyway, here comes the enemy turn. Oh yeah, here we go. This is it. Mage crit! Yeah, that's what the mage crit looks like. Pretty badass, huh? And now we go back up here. And somehow that douchebag managed to hit me. Oh, aren't you just a barrel of sunshine? And come on, I had the Slim Lance on. That is bullcrap. See, that's what's supposed to happen. You're supposed to miss me and then I get to hit you twice. Because I'm just that awesome. Alright, video's almost over. So I might as well start my outro now. Alright guys, this has been part 41, and I've been Master Soul Warrior. I'll see you guys again soon for part 42. Bye now.